I want to tell you, stop trying to detach. Stop trying to detach. That's what I want to say. I know I go against a lot of people out there who tell you detach. You got to detach in order to draw everything. I agree with that actually, but do not try to detach. All you need to do is just to shift your attention and energy to something else. That's actually the best way to detach. First of all, why do we need to detach? Because when you're attached to something, you never get those. Not that we detach because we want those, but when you're especially attached to something, you never get those. And also, you never live your life. You just always feel like, when I get that, I will do this. When I have that finally, I will do this. When I do that, I'll do this. That's actually your ego. Your ego loves attachments because your ego likes to grab onto something certain, and your ego never wants to live present moments. And therefore, your ego ruins your mental health, your emotional health, and your physical health, because you get attached to something and you get obsessive. You get obsessed with something, and then that raises your cortisol level because of the stress and anxiety. And what happens when your cortisol level is so high, that affects you physically? You get illness, diseases. That's why it's important for us to kind of lose attachments. But do not try to detach. That's not going to help you detach. You just um, shift your focus and your attention to present moments. It's really not easy for people to be present, because present doesn't just mean like enjoying right now. It could be, it is more like your state of being is just present right now. It's all about right now. Your thoughts, your feelings arise. Mostly that are coming from your past or worrying about future. Those things, let them arise. Just let them arise. Let them be there. Just let them be there. But do not attach to it. Do not let them stick. Just let them be there. Accept it. Embrace it. Oh, acknowledge that they're there, and watch your thoughts and feelings as your soul. Um, Soul, higher self, like a lot of people have different words for it. And yeah, just keep like extremely focused on the present moment. Just like if you're driving, just focus on, oh, what you're feeling, what you're smelling, what you're seeing, and just be there. Just be. Do not let things stick to your head. Do not analyze. Do not analyzing, trying to gather information, or I need to see why this happened. Blah 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 blah, or all that. That's all your ego, because ego wants certainty, as I said. Ego wants certainty and identity, and and therefore ego wants you to attach to something, because when you're attached to something, that means you're identifying yourself with those. So if you really want to detach, stop trying to detach. Just focus on your present moment. That's really all. um, if you are on a sales call, if you want those sales so badly, I want it, that's your ego also. Just stay being present. Focus on what you're doing right now. Um, because, as Eckhart Tolle says, when you're focused on right in this moment, there is no problem. It's just is. It's just happening. And just, just talk to that person. Okay, I'm talking to this person. I'm doing these things to him. I'm selling this to him. But do not attach it to the real results. Magically, but that's when you get really good results. Um, and that's when yeah, when things start flowing and things start working out. That's kind of irony. But do not try to detach, or do not try to, detach in order to get those things. Just shift your focus to present moment. Just be. Just do what you gotta do and just be. In your mind, you're just being there. But how do we do it? That's the question. How can we be present? What do we do? It's actually pretty easy. You 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 give yourself what your heart desires every day, every moment. And what your heart desires is not what you want or what you need. They're very different. What your heart truly desires is has nothing to do with your wants or needs. Very different. And once you know your heart desires, real heart desires, you just keep giving that to yourself every moment. Just give that to yourself every moment and just be there. That's all. And if you want to discover your heart desires with me, you can make a comment, drop heart, or say hi, and I will come to you. I have a coaching. I offer a coaching session to discover your true heart desires, and what at the end of the heart desires, I no after the I'm sorry, what am I talking about? After the coaching session, I make a little art piece that represents your true heart desires. So every time you feel like you're attached, or every time your ego is overly inflated, or every time you feel anxious or stressed out, and every time you feel like you're stuck and you're not getting the results, you can always look at that art piece and then remind yourself how to lose this attachment and just be, so you can draw more things in your life and you can start flowing instead of getting stuck. So I'm looking forward to working with you. But if you feel like this free video is good enough, that's fine. That's fine with me also. All right.